On June 15, 1969, O'Shea Jackson Sr. was brought into the world. Ice Cube is his stage name under which he performs professionally. He is an American rapper, actor, director, and has a lot of cash. Welcome to Luxurymatic. If you enjoy watching videos about luxury and timeless elegance, join our community and please subscribe to our channel. Also, click the bell icon so that you never miss a video and so you are always the first to see our new videos. And don't forget to give it a like and share it with your friends. O'Shea Jackson, also known as Ice Cube, has a net worth of $160.6 million as of right now. Even after constructing a nearly 4-decade-long career of success, when it comes to purchasing, Ice Cube is fairly restrained. By far, his most valuable possessions are the properties he owns and bought for a practical reason. According to our information, he has 2 properties in Southern California. He purchased a waterfront home in Marina del Rey in 2016. Van Damme, a famed actor and martial artist, sold the property to him for $7.25 million. In comparison to his Encino home, it is quite smaller since it is only 7,575 square feet and has 6 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms. Indeed, his house parties do not have long waits to use the restroom. In order to use it for himself and his friends as gatherings, Ice Cube reportedly bought the house, probably for the sake of his Encino mansion's upkeep. Furthermore, this indicates that he is not planning on residing full-time at the Marina del Rey house in the future. Both the view and the facade of this waterfront property are stunning. It's all white with glass walls and plenty of outside space to take advantage of the never-ending sun in Los Angeles, California. The interior of the house consists of a mix of contemporary furnishings and Southern California's traditional warm tones. The kitchen is one of the most luxurious places in a home. There are enough kitchen windows to let in plenty of natural light, stainless steel appliances, a breakfast bar with a glass surface, and white marble counters. With 2 chandeliers and a wide glass door overlooking the harbor, the formal dining area of the house is complete. Maintaining the overall design of the house is quite that hard. The seats are upholstered in brown fabric with a warm tone, and the table is made of glass. The fact that there are various living spaces is understandable, given that the house was purchased with the intention of entertaining. The walls and floors of the living room are painted warm beige to complement the room's pale hardwood floors. Overlooking the modern gas fireplace, there is a television mounted on the mantel. Additionally, there are 2 sets of built-in drawers, as well as lots of seats. The second lounge room is a combination of a family room and a bar. The marina can be seen from the door of this room, which opens onto a balcony. The bar features a built-in sink, sleek oak bar stools, and plenty of cabinet storage. A big sectional sofa can be found in the room as well. Also, there is plenty of space for visitors to relax and unwind, despite the fact that there are already several locations where individuals can watch television. Buying a party home without a screening room is a bad idea for any filmmaker. 2 classic recliners may be found in Ice Cube's home theater. Giant couches in the shape of U-shapes and smaller couches facing a large monitor. The room has recessed lighting and a high-quality audio system. The residence was equipped with an office for any business-related visits, large enough to serve as both a desk and a comfortable sitting area. It's ideal as a place of work. There are built-in shelves and cupboards on the back wall of the room for additional storage space. From this office, we can picture him scowling his way through a meeting or hard at work on his next big film. Behind a wide glass door in the basement of the house, there is a temperature-controlled wine cellar. It's a sight to behold, as well as useful. With this setup, whenever he brings people around, he's ready with lots of booze and a fully stocked kitchen in which to serve food. The outside of the house is almost as lovely as the interior. The lighting in the house has a yellow-orange cast to it, giving the space a cozy and pleasant atmosphere. The lake reflects the light nicely, making the whole area sparkle. Guests can enjoy the outdoors on any number of patios and balconies. There is a fireplace and a television in the one outside of the family room in particular, together with a plethora of reclining chairs. There is also a swimming pool on the roof with a spectacular view of Marina del Rey. The residence is extravagant and stunning in every way. We can't understand why somebody would buy this and only use it as an entertainment house. Encino is home to the family mansion. In 1996, he and his wife Kimberly Woodruff purchased the property. With almost no interior images on the internet, this mansion has a reputation for being extremely private. A 1997 incident in the family home is likely to be a major factor in the development of this method. Two armed robbers are said to have broken into his home and stolen cash, electronics, and a van from his possessions. What we do know is that they paid a little over $2.3 million for the house, is still residing there right now. Neighbors may see the house from their windows. Although it is tucked away from the road, the property is well protected by a meandering driveway. Aerial views reveal a sprawling property with a large main house and separate guest quarters, all surrounded by lush foliage. 7 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms occupy 7,880 square feet of space. When a property has so many lucky numbers, how did it end up being robbed? Additionally, a full basketball court, a large swimming pool, and a jacuzzi can all be seen from the air. Despite its grandeur, the level of privacy erected around it shows that Ice Cube and his family used it as a real family house. Ice Cube only spends a lot of money on things he finds useful, like his car, in addition to his properties. Seeing a rapper in a rundown automobile is only natural. His Rolls-Royce Ghost is the most expensive of his vehicles. In 5.2 seconds, this blue baby can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. It's worth $335,000 in US dollars. For a car that weighs as much as a Rolls-Royce, it's an astounding amount of speed. If the vehicle didn't have a twin-turbo engine, it would still be the most expensive vehicle on the street. Ice Cube's Ghost was even awarded the most beautiful automobile in his collection by Hot Cars, one of the most notorious automotive enthusiast websites. Although it's not the one in his collection, his Lamborghini Hurricane Evo is the second most costly model he owns. Lamborghini's top-selling vehicle, this horse is worth $206,000. It's a real supercar with its 631 horsepower engine. Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG valued $156,000, Jaguar XJL worth $101,000, and Aston Martin Vantage for $142,000 are some of his other high-end vehicles. The rapper knows exactly what automobile he prefers despite having a fleet of high-end vehicles at his disposal. He'd have to go for his 1963 Chevy Impala for that. As an acclaimed rapper, he purchased the vehicle in early 1990s when he was at his peak of success. The exorbitant price of the car made it popular with celebrities at the time. He owns a gold-trimmed, full-size convertible Impala, which is extremely rare. In some of his music videos, it's been used, but it's most prominently used in Boys in the Hood. While Ice Cube likes great cars, he's equally fond of stylish sneakers. That doesn't mean he isn't aware of his preferences, though. All-Star high-top Converse is among his favorite shoe brands. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the West Coast style was encapsulated in these sneakers, which are a classic American standard. They are now priced at $65 US, which, to a multimillionaire, isn't really expensive. However, we can presume he owns more than one pair. Suede Pumas are another one of his indulgences. Despite their widespread popularity now, shoes were particularly popular in the US West and East Coasts throughout the 1980s. They were ideal for California because it rarely rains, thus the suede was unlikely to be damaged. They'll cost you $70 by 2022. Ice Cube has 3 go-to sneakers from the Nike lineup: Cortez, Air Force One high tops, and Air Jordan 1s. One of the most popular shoe models from Nike, Air Force Ones, may be found on the feet of millions of Americans. Shoe prices range from $115 to $300, depending on the color and generation you get. While the Cortez isn't as popular today as it was in the 1980s, when Ice Cube was on the rise in pop culture, they were all the rage. They look a lot like Pumas, and they became popular after Chuck Taylor. As a result, they're a little pricey at $200 a pair. an iconic piece of brand history. Finally, the Air Jordans represent the pinnacle of Nike footwear. Since their introduction in 1985, these sneakers have been a mainstay of the street fashion sense. While the NBA has outlawed them, some people believe that Ice Cube is a fan of these sneakers because of the NWA band's well-known reluctance to accept authority. Ice Cube's money has grown steadily since the 1980s, when he was a member of NWA, a pioneering rap group. Since then, he's recorded a slew of successful albums, appeared in blockbuster movies, and collaborated with several well-known companies. Ice Cube is one of the most financially prudent rappers, actors, and filmmakers around. He hasn't squandered his money on anything outlandish or pointless, mainly because of his poor beginnings and the hard work it took to build a successful profession from scratch. He doesn't want to waste it. Before he appeared on our televisions with his trademark scowl as Ice Cube, he was a resident of a high-crime area of Los Angeles. When he was a kid, his brother would threaten to slam him into the freezer and take him out as Ice Cubes, thus getting the screen name Ice Cube. The success of Ice Cube is mostly due to the music and film industries, as we've already mentioned. The Predator, which has sold over 2 million copies, is his best-selling album, while his most popular films include 21 and 22 Jump Street and Straight Outta Compton. He has become an icon around the world, and we can't wait to watch what he accomplishes next. That's a wrap-up! So, which of his properties is your personal favorite? Let us know your thoughts about it in the comment section below, and if you like this video, please click the like button. Adios, until next time!